A racially charged robocall is making its way through Detroit tonight, spreading falsehoods about mail-in voting. Now, Michigan's Secretary of State and Attorney General are trying to figure out just who's behind it. 7 investigator Ross Jones live tonight outside the Detroit Department of Elections with more. Ross.
Glenda, good evening. The claims made in this call are as false as they are reckless, but these calls can work. And that's why Michigan's Secretary of State is trying to get ahead of it tonight.
Mail-in voting sounds great, but did you know that if you vote by mail, your personal information will be part of a public database that will be used by police departments to track down old warrants and be used by credit card companies to collect outstanding debt?
The robocall making its way through Detroit makes claims that are outright false and incendiary. Today, Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson said the call is using racially charged stereotypes to deter voting by mail.
The CDC is even pushing to use records for mail-in voting to track people for mandatory vaccines. Don't be finessed into giving your private information to the man. Stay safe and beware of vote by mail.
I thought it was a joke at first.
We shared the recording with Jonathan Kinlock, the Democratic chair of the 13th Congressional District, who called the tactic disgusting.
They know how a lot of Black residents are afraid of the police. They're just baiting and trying to foster fears in people participating in voting by mail.
The recording claims that conspiracy theorists Jack Berkman and Jacob Wohl are behind the call. Both men have been linked to a series of high-profile smears in the past, like falsely accusing Robert Mueller, Pete Buttigieg, and Dr. Anthony Fauci of sexual harassment. But today, Wohl told the Detroit News he had nothing to do with the calls. Whoever is behind them, Kinlock says they won't work.
They have consistently, every election cycle, targeted Black people to try to disenfranchise us. So this isn't something new.
Wohl denies any involvement in the calls. Jack Berkman we were unsuccessful in reaching, but Michigan's Secretary of State and Attorney General say they are working right now to confirm just who exactly is behind these. They are not true. We're live in the city's news center. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.
All right, Ross, thank you for that live report.